Hello, happy Tuesday. I'm excited that I get to share a video with you today. Um, and I'm happy that it's been announced that there's going to be free shipping tomorrow. So many things to be happy about. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I just like to create pretty things, not because I'm super creative or have any special talent, but I've discovered that Stampin' Up! Product makes it really easy. And I've been enjoying it for 17 years, almost 17. This fall will be 17 years that I've been a demonstrator, which is crazy. Um, but it just shows how much fun I'm having, and I love to share it with you. So if you're joining for the first time or you're joining for the 50th time, I am welcoming you here. Go ahead and drop a line in the comments, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. It just helps me to know that there's others out there watching and learning. I just like to share different things. So lately I've been sharing different cards that I've been doing at my in-person classes. So that way, those of you who maybe live a little further away and haven't been able to come out to my classes, you can still get inspired by the same cards and see how the cards are made and the different products that I'm using. It's a really special time because just a couple weeks ago, a new little catalog went live. So if you're wondering where to see all the beautiful products that I'm using in the different projects today, the easiest thing to do is go to my Linktree link, Linktree/Stampin' for Fun, and click browse and shop, I think is what it says. So it'll take you right to the online store. You can see all different things. There's even samples so that you get an idea. But hopefully the video today will give you a better understanding of how to use the product, will inspire you a little bit, and make you feel like you too can make pretty things without all the stress and a huge, feeling like you have to be a super special artist or anything like that. Hopefully, what I show you breaks it down, makes it easy for you, and lets you know that anybody can craft and create with Stampin' Up! Product. So great. I have so many things to share with you. I think I already told you the first thing to know is that tomorrow, for one day only, free shipping. So that is an amazing thing on all orders $100 or more. So get your orders ready, get things ready, and get ready to place your order. Other thing to know, which is always good to remember, is product is while supplies last in the stores. Sometimes they'll restock it, but you don't know when. So I never recommend waiting. If something you see is available and you want it, shop right away because there's no guarantee it'll be there next week. Other things to know, there are new kits that have been released in September. So let me show you. If you don't know where our kits collection is, I want you to know where to find them because I always think it's great every month to check what the newest kits are. Kits make everything super easy and kind of step by step, even though some of the projects they're different. They're not all cards. Some are treat packets. There's all different things. So let me see if I can screen share for you where to find the kits. So the best thing to do if you want to browse is just go to stampinup.ca. Now, make sure in the Find a Demonstrator section, make sure that my name is there, so that you can get my special online ordering perk or any other special perks I have. For example, I have a VIP party going on right now, kicking off the new catalog, and only people who have shopped with me in the past year get to check out that party and see 16 exclusive mini classes. So things like that. That's why you want to make sure that my name is in the corner so that you're shopping with me. The other thing to know is that any orders online, $60 or more, will get a free gift from me. I actually just heard from somebody who received their free gift from shopping in August. I sent it out earlier in September and they got it, and they were just pleased to get a little happy mail. So another reason why you want to shop with me. Okay, so right here in the menu, you can just click the kits section, and you can see our newest kits. I'm really fascinated by the Christmas ornaments kit. Look at that. The picture doesn't do it justice, but you have all the pieces in there. The only thing you need is a hot glue gun to help complete the finished ornaments. Okay, the other thing to know is that if you are not yet one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you need to become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, because you are going to get 40% off if you become a subscriber right here. Right? 40% off your first month when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. So if you've never subscribed before, now is the time to give it a try and check it out. So let me show you just these two things I was talking about so that you know what it's about. Where did I put my little Paper Pumpkin kit? Hang on a second. Okay. So Paper Pumpkin is an exclusive crafting kit made by Stampin' Up. It's fully professionally designed, and it comes in a box, and inside your very first Paper Pumpkin, if you've never been a subscriber before, you'll get a block. You'll always get a stamp set. You'll always get an ink spot, and then you'll get the project of the month. So every month is different. This is the one from March. Actually, March must have been a special month because it looks like they gave you 2 stamp sets in that month. And these are exclusive stamp sets that you cannot buy. They only come as part of Paper Pumpkin, and you see everything's inside. So this is a great way to get your craft on without the craft stress. So, give it a try. 40% off. Normally the price is, I want to say it's about $35 a month, $34 maybe. And so for your first month, you'll get 40% off. So give it a try. You're going to want to make sure you choose me as your demonstrator, because all my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, they get a free craft and chat every month on Zoom where we do our boxes. They also get a free exclusive technique video so that you can learn other things as well. So Paper Pumpkin is a great, great option, especially now that you get the 40% off your first month. And I believe the October kit is a Christmas themed one. So that's news to know. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I want to show you these little ornaments. This is part of the new kit. I didn't have a hot glue gun with me when I was doing it, so I'm being a little bit gentle here. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger. Whoops, hang on. Does that help? I think it looks way better in person. Even more fun if we added a little wing castella. And I don't know if there's any way you can see the sizing of them, but they're fairly large, and the picture doesn't really give that idea. So they're about 4 inches. 4 inches there. So, okay, so that's a new kit to enjoy and take advantage of. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Okay, so who wants to see the cards that we did at my lunch, laugh, and craft? If you want to come, oh, sorry. Okay, I'm just going to show you one more thing. I'll stamp the cards after. But I had fun making this little home decor sampler project. Isn't that fun? So someone, please tell me that you want to make this, okay? Tell me in the comments if you want to make this, and I'll prepare a pop-up class. I'm especially interested in you and a friend, or if you've got 2 or 3 friends, you guys, if you live near Markham, you can come and do it at my place, or I'll drive to you. The frame will not be included because I don't have enough of those, but you can just go out and purchase your own frame. But all the other pieces will be included, so that all you have to do once you get your frame is just pop it in. I do actually have like 3 frames. So I guess if you're the first 3 people and you can get your frame, we could do that. Okay, so tell me if you're interested. I'm guessing, I haven't priced it out yet. I'm guessing it is around the $37 mark. To get all the supplies, even those little gems. Look at those little gems. I'll include all the embellishments you need so that you can create your own pretty sampler too. I'd love to make it a girls' night out. So that I'm excited about. Tell me in the comments what you think of my little sampler I made today. I was so happy. And then I do have a pop-up class coming up. Speaking of pop-up classes, that's a new thing. Basically, I don't commit to doing these classes, but then I get excited and I make things and I see if I have room in my schedule to pop it in. So October the 22nd, make sure you go to my link tree there and take a peek. Go to upcoming classes. I have a Reliving Your Travel Memories class. I'm doing it in partnership with Sue Reed from the Travel Agent Next Door. And we're going to have a night where you just bring your photos and I'll supply everything else to make a cute little travel journal. And as well, you'll learn about exotic Morocco. Sue's going to give a little presentation about Morocco. So it's a nice evening out. It looks like we're going to actually do it in a little coffee shop. So just bring a little extra so that you can buy yourself a little coffee or dessert as you're enjoying your presentation on Morocco and crafting your travel journal. Okay, the cost for that is $40 and you can register at linktree/Stampin' for Fun. It is on October the 22nd, a Tuesday night. Okay, and you'll need to register by September 30th or October 1st. Okay, let's get crafting. Isn't that a fun idea? Like, don't we all want to dream about going to Morocco? So it'll be a really nice night out. I hope you guys can come and bring a friend. Okay, let's craft some cards. These are the cards we made at my recent lunch, laugh, and craft. So I thought it would be fun to recreate them for you and show you how they are made. That way, even if you missed the lunch, laugh, and craft, you will still know how to make them and still be inspired. Which one should we start with? Tell me in the comments. Do you want to start with the butterflies, the autumn card, the Mediterranean blooms? Why don't we start with this one? Because I have to admit, it is my favorite. I'm going to show you the stamp set that's being used. I've got all these things on my table. It is using the Citrus Blooms stamp set. And you're probably wondering how this gorgeous border came to be. Well, let me show you. Let me show you, my friends. There is a die set that coordinates with the stamp set, and you can cut it out. I didn't actually cut it out. I just did this detailed die. So if you've never seen our detailed dies and how they work, I'll give you an example. Of course, at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft, I pre-cut it just to make it a little easier for the class, just to kind of save time. And many of the people who come already have an idea of how it works, but I think it's important in my video to show you how to do it, because you might think it's like really hard or really time consuming, and I just want to debunk that myth right now. Okay, so let me show you there. So I am cutting it at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Okay, I'm going to just make sure that all the paper is popped out of here. I think there might be a little piece in here still. It just helps the die to run a little smoothly if everything is popped out of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and so what this is here, this is a blade. All our dies are steel ruled dies, and they just have a blade on one side and it's smooth on the other side. And in order to use these, you really need the cut and emboss machine. So we have two sizes of cut and emboss. This is our regular size because I think it fits better on the regular size. And we do have a mini size as well, but I'm going to use the regular size. And basically what it is, it's a press, okay? And so what we'll do is we will put the die and the cardstock right onto the platform. Hopefully you can see it there. I'm just going to make a little sandwich. And so then this goes through and presses So we're just going to turn it, and it's pressing as it goes through. So it does feel a little tight, but that's totally normal. Okay. And then look what happens. We just gently remove this die. This is very detailed, so we do have to be a little bit careful there. Oh, I hope I did this correctly. There we go. See that? There is our beautiful detailed die. That's how we did that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you saw the magic happen before your eyes. So you didn't think that I had special skills or anything like that, or that it was something that, you know, yeah, I just want you to feel like you can absolutely do that. And so the card base is 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And I just scored it with our handy dandy paper trimmer that has a scoring blade right there. So I scored it at 4.25 inches. That will be our card base. And then Stampin' Up! Is really well known for their coordination. So they actually have some paper that coordinates with the Citrus Bloom stamp set. We could use this side, but I'm going to use this side because I like it better for this card anyway. Okay, so then that will go on there and create our frame. So let's do that. Lunch, Laugh, and Craft is so fun. Our next one is in November, so make sure to go to my link tree if you're interested in attending in November. October, I'll have that Reliving Your Travel Memories workshop, so can't have too much in a month. But there's always something exciting going on. Okay, so I'm just going to put some adhesive in the corners here. We can use some liquid glue and put it on the leaves if we want, but let's see whether the corners will be enough. I think so. So the Designer Series paper, I cut it at the same size, 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Might have been better if I had just done a titch smaller because I see that we're kind of seeing the paper peek out, but that's okay. I always say there's no such thing as a mistake in crafting because this proves it's handmade. Look at that. Already that's stunning. And then this is actually from the Designer Series paper. You can see we've got the design on the back. I already pre-cut it. And interestingly, the design in the paper matches the design in the stamp set. So you could either use the paper or you could stamp and color that. But I just used the paper there. And we'll pop that on. I think I'm going to use our dimensionals, which give a little lift. And just a little trick. Sometimes when it's on the edge of the paper, see how you kind of get that straight edge there? Okay, so what I'm going to do is line up the straight edge from the paper with the straight edge on the card. So it looks like it was totally meant to be that way. There we go. And then I'm going to use our navy sparkled ribbon here. This is so gorgeous. It came out in the last holiday catalog and I was so in love with it. I think it goes beautifully right there. So let's use our mini glue dots. So there's an adhesive for everything. So this mini glue dots is the perfect adhesive for ribbon or little embellishments. Okay. And then we'll take our little label and we'll stamp a sentiment here. You're the best kind of person. Let's use that one. Okay, and I'm going to coordinate. That's why you got to shop with Stampin' Up, because it makes everything easy. You're not worrying about matching things. It's like, this is Night of Navy, so I'm just going to grab the Night of Navy ink. And our ink pads are very juicy, very high quality. So you just need to tap a little bit and just go straight down and straight up. Okay, look at that clear, crisp, stamped image. And we'll pop that up with a couple of dimensionals. And that is card number 1. See how easy that is? You just need the right tools and you're off to the races. So if you're getting started with your Stampin' Up stash, I'd recommend you take advantage of free shipping tomorrow on the 18th and grab some things as you're building your stash. Okay. Okay. And then, of course, if you love everything and you really want the best deal is to become a demonstrator like me, and all your own personal purchases, you can save at least 20%. As well, you can earn a little extra if you want to sell the product and share the product as well, but it's not mandatory. Okay, so that's card number 1. See how easy that was? Okay, let's move on to card number 2. I'm going to put the die away so that we don't get confused. I don't want to lose anything. Okay, let's move on to card number 2. What do you guys think of this card? Doesn't it make you happy when you look at it? It feels Mediterranean. I guess that's why it's called Mediterranean blooms or citrus blooms. Okay, let's move this out of the way here. Okay, let's move on to the next card. It is autumn. Well, maybe not quite. Some people might try to convince me it's still summer, but I don't know. We're into the 17th of September. I think it's officially fall, right? Okay, so let's do a bit of a fall card. So I'm pulling out this color, which is Cajun Craze. Again, I'm using 5.5 by 8.5 inches. This one I didn't pre-score, but I can just easily fold it and use my bone folder to burnish the fold. Okay. Okay, and then I've got a piece of basic white cardstock, 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches. Okay, so it has a little bit more of a border around there, but I'm not going to stick it down yet. Our basic white paper is so high quality, it's great. It's going to add that extra little bit of weight to your card. It's not going to get kind of, when you're not using high quality paper, sometimes you can tell the difference. So that's why I'd recommend you stick with our Stampin' Up cardstock, because you'll get coordinating colors and it'll last, so it won't get too dinged up before you even give it to somebody. Okay, and I am using this Designer Series paper. It's from this paper pack called Iconic Celebrations. So there's kind of Christmas, fall, some celebratory paper all in one paper pack. It's 6 inches by 6 inches. And let's adhere it to. Oh, look, we've got little acorns on this side. That's always the challenge, right? Is figuring out the best side to use. Got to kind of go with your mood. Oh, the Smoky Meadow on the back is nice too, but I think I'm going to go with these autumn leaves here. And then this is our iridescent ribbon. Let me show you. It's right here. It's called iridescent ribbon. Iridescent stripe trim, I think it's called, because you can see kind of the little stripes in there. I don't know. Can the light see how it kind of glimmers? Very satisfying. Okay. Anyway, because you can't not have a little glam, a little bling bling. So I'm just going to put this around. You can use Scotch tape. I'm just using our seal adhesive here. It's called Stampin' Seal. There we go. Okay, and now I am going to add it to our card front. Okay, I think I cut another little bit of iridescent trim here. So I can just slip it underneath and tie a knot. Okay, just gives a little something. And then I am going to use a stamp set. I think you've seen me use it before. It's called More Than Autumn. Okay, and then I'm going to just do a little Hello Autumn. Oh, you know what? Maybe I haven't even unpacked from Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. I've got everything here. This needs a little bit of a cleaning here. That's what happens sometimes when you use some different colors. Everything gets a little mixed up. Okay. Don't mind that. There's always avalanches happening in my craft room. Okay. So we'll do that. Let's give it a little clean here. Okay. And let's grab the Mossy Meadow, which is a nice, rich sort of autumn color. Whoa. See, didn't I say there's always an avalanche going on? Okay, so what I'm going to do is stamp the hello near the top. Okay, and then we'll stamp autumn. I think I'll use the Cajun Craze, again, to coordinate with the cardstock. Matchy. Okay, so again, you don't have to tap too hard on our ink pads. You actually get a better stamped outcome when you don't press too hard. Okay, and then there's a tiny little pumpkin in this stamp set. Look at that cute little pumpkin. So we're gonna stamp that. Okay, and you may be wondering how I got this shape. There's actually a punch. Okay, so if you're not familiar with our punches, they basically just, I'm holding it upside down because I like to be able to see the shape, and you squeeze and you get that punch shape. Okay, so we have all different kinds of shapes. Okay, and I can't even remember what this one is called. Modern hexagon. That doesn't sound right. I'll have to look it up. Okay, but let's color this. I'm going to use our Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to use the brush tip. And whenever I'm using the brush tip, I just use the side. There we go. Okay, and I wanted to just give a little border. So where's my scissors? I know I was using them. And they're currently missing. Okay, so you can see I punched out one in basic white, and then this one is crushed curry. I'm just gonna cut it in half here. And we will adhere some adhesive. So Lunch, Laugh, and Craft, or a class similar to it, is perfect for anybody. Even if you have a friend that's never stamped before, I promise you they can enjoy Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. And if the date doesn't work for you, just let me know. We can do a private Lunch, Laugh, and Craft for you and your friends as well. Okay, so did you hear I'm giving away a $25 Tim Hortons gift card to anybody who books a little private session with me? We can all use a little, I don't know, do you like hot chocolate or coffee? You could buy your friends coffee with the gift certificate I'm giving you when we do our little private crafting night. What do you think of that, eh? I do them virtually or in person, so don't be shy to ask. I do have limited dates available. There we go. That's card number 2. So easy. Okay, let's do one more. So look at, we've already done 2 cards today. I hope you're feeling inspired, seeing all this product being used to make cute things. Let's do the last one. And this is me not wanting to give up on summer. Okay. And this is called Melon Mambo. Okay, let me put this away so that I'm not losing everything. Okay, so again, nothing new here, 5.5 by 8.5 inches. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, but this one has kind of a fun, different kind of fold here. We're actually going to fold. So here's what would be our normal card. We're going to fold it back. Okay, and then this is a piece of our Zinnia Designer Series paper. See where I got that Melon Mambo idea from? That color, it looks so great. We'll just pop that onto the flap. Okay, and then this white piece is 4 inches by 5.25 inches. And it will fit really nicely on the inside. Okay, but before I stick it down, I think I'm going to add a little decoration in the corner, and I'm using the sketched butterfly stamp set. And this is one of those stamp sets that kind of looks okay in the catalog or online, but you can kind of see in the cover. The reason why it's called sketched butterflies is it actually looks like they're hand drawn. So that's actually why these are rubber stamps. You get much better detail and quality with our rubber rather than our photopolymer. Photopolymer are clear stamps. So whenever something needs extra detail, they tend to use rubber at Stampin' Up. So we'll just tap, 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 and straight down and straight up. Look at that. I don't know. Can you see the detail on that? It just adds such charm when it almost looks like it's hand sketched. Of course, it is not hand sketched. Maybe hand sketched by someone who then Stampin' Up manufactured it into a stamp, but not hand sketched by me. But it still looks awesome. So let's adhere that to the inside of our card. Go ahead and tell me in the comments which card you're liking best so far. The citrus blooms, the more than autumn, or how about these sketched butterflies? We're doing 3 today. It's kind of hard to pick a favorite though. It's almost like children. Do you really have a favorite? I don't know. Okay, so Again, I'm mixing a couple of colors here. This one is Petal Pink. Why would I have thought to put Petal Pink and Melon Mambo? I wouldn't have, except the designer series paper has it in it, so I knew it would be okay. So let's stamp a few more butterflies on this. Okay. We'll do one at the top. And then this stamp set. I love stamp sets that have words and images. So I'm using the butterflies, and then I'm going to grab this Thinking of You here, and then I'm going to stamp it in the Blackberry Bliss. Blackberry Bliss. Whoops. Sorry for the shaking. Don't get dizzy if you're anything like me. I get dizzy really easily. Do you get motion sick like I do? I don't even know. The first time I went on a cruise, oh my gosh. I was okay at the time because I took medication, but when I got home and took off that medication patch, I was sick as a dog. I felt like the ship was still moving even though I was on land. There's that Blackberry Bliss, a nice rich purple kind of color. Okay, so let's assemble our card and we are good to go. This is the trick with this card. I caught a couple people off guard at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. This part is easy. And again, you'll see the stitching that was all done with a die. Okay, just like I showed you at the beginning, there is a die in this sort of flattened, I don't know what this is, flattened diamond shape. It's not quite a diamond because the points have been flattened out, but and then but let me show you the little mistake that happened in Lunch, Laugh, and Craft and how to avoid it. So the mistake that happened is that some people put adhesive all on the back and stuck it to the card. In which case, if there's adhesive here, basically the card is stuck together. But what we want is to only put adhesive on the left side so that this part opens. So I'm making sure not to put adhesive on this part that overhangs, just on the left side. Okay. And then pop that on, and that way this is a kind of a fun fold to make the card a little different. And then I've got a bit of linen thread here. I'm just going to tie a little bow just to give the card a little bit of texture. And it's bows and are just an easy way to add a little something. Okay. It makes the card more sort of, I don't know, country. I don't know if country is the right word, but just unique, right? Okay. And that is card number 3. So ta-da, we made 3 cards today. I can get them here for you. They're all different. They all use different colors, different stamp sets, but the idea is the same. Just take something pretty, take a stamp, take some ink, take some paper, and go for it. So hopefully these ideas inspire you. Of course, if you want to purchase anything, feel free. Remember, free shipping is on the 18th. If you're shopping online, make sure to use this host code if your order is less than $200. It ensures that you get a free gift from me as a thank you for shopping online and choosing me as your demonstrator. If your order is over $200, Stampin' Up! Gives you $20 of free product on the, on that order. So make sure you've got your list and you know what you want. Don't worry about using the host code to make sure you get that Stampin' Rewards benefit for being over 200. But I'll make sure to still send you the gift. Okay, so it's my way of saying thank you for supporting my small business, and I hope this video inspires you. And don't forget, I want to share more with you. So if you want to learn more, if you want to see more different ideas, if you want to take advantage of the Paper Pumpkin subscription, make sure to do that, sign up for that, and then you'll automatically be one of my Paper Pumpkin members, which qualifies you. This is an exclusive thing that I do where you get a craft and chat each month. So that makes sure that you actually get your box done. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, but maybe you don't have a demonstrator linked to your account, go to your account and link to a demonstrator. Okay, so if you don't have a demonstrator, choose me, pick me as your demonstrator, and then that way you'll be one of my pumpkin pals. You'll get that exclusive technique video every month, and you'll get the craft and chat time. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. I always have lots to share. I always have lots going on. I know I said that now that I work full time, I'd be doing a little less. So I actually am doing less, but it might not feel it to you, which was kind of my plan. Hopefully, you still are getting lots of inspiration and you still are feeling connected to me, which is important. I definitely do what I do because I love connecting with you. So thanks so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the cards, and let me know what you're going to take advantage of. Is it the free shipping on the 18th? Are you going to take advantage of booking your own private class? Are you going to take advantage of the 40% off on the first time subscriber for Paper Pumpkin? Tell me what you're going to enjoy. I love it when people maximize opportunities. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye for now.